Hello? Ah, so quiet. Good morning, afternoon, evening. I'm your fiery host, Ember. And welcome back to today's stream, my kindlings. We made it. Can you believe it? Second stream of the day already. And it's your sickly Victorian woman child back and partially ready for action, actually dying still. I have a cough drop in, so if you hear it, I'm sorry. I'm still sick. Oh god, I'm still sick. I'm still sick. But it's okay. I'm gonna take it easy with my voice today, hopefully. I'll try to, so don't make me laugh too hard. Contain the funny, please. But yeah, I've missed ya. I've missed you guys. It's been a long time, it feels like. I started going a little crazy because I wanted to get right back to streaming, but I was too sick. I was surprised. Honestly, that was probably one of the worst plane rides home. Probably one of the worst plane rides there, too. But I will tell you guys all about it. I have my Spark Notes. I have my oh wait, let me go ahead and download my photos to show you guys. These photos are a little nonsensical now that I'm looking at them, but it's okay. Okay, yoink. Let me download it. But yes, Kindlings, I've missed you guys. Did you miss me? It's just been a million years. Okay, I'm saving the photos. Okay, maybe I put too many in. Oh no, this is cute. Okay, this is cute. Wait, I like this one too. Okay, let me save this one. I'm gonna show you guys this one. Oh, that's cute. Wait, this is cute too. Save. Oh, okay. I think this just should be good. Oh my gosh.
Silver tip $100. Ember's back. Yippee. Missed ya, lads.
Yippee! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the 100 doubloony silver. Yippee! Holy moly! Thank you so much. Oh, your Ember Ducky arrived, Azu. Is it comfy? Do you like it? I love it. Also, where was I at? Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'll take this time to say thank you. Thank you, Nai, for 33 millennia together. It's been a long time. 33 millennia. And thank you, Ark, for 13 millennia together. Ooh, I need spicy chips. I made them. I'll tell you guys about the spicy pasta, the mistakenly spicy bolognese. Remind me in like an hour. Just say spicy pasta and it'll unlock me like a sleeper agent. It'll activate me. I'm sorry. Thank you, Joker. Thank you so much for the 50 berries. Oh, you can't stay? Okay, I hope I'll see you next time. I'm sorry stream started a bit later today. But thank you for the 50 berries. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm like a little out of it still. Got the constitution of a sickly Victorian child. But it's okay. I'm an adult woman. I'm a strong adult woman with the constitution of a sickly Victorian child. Thank you, Pop Tart, for 21 millennia. You're sorry I'm so sick. It's okay. I don't know what happened. My immune system is just terrible. It makes me feel like I should live in a bubble. I did have a fever for a good amount of the time, and then I think whatever happened today felt like a fever. It just it was crazy. I was about to start stream, and then I started sweating profusely, and I was like, why am I sweating? And why do I feel like dizzy? Why do I feel like I'm gonna pass out? And it got worse and worse. So I was like, I think I need to lay down. I'm either malnourished, dehydrated, all of the above, or I have a fever. I will have a thermometer to check my temperature. And I think my anxiety was also pretty high too. So maybe that made it worse. All of the above. Probably because I didn't wash the beef, huh? Thank you, Duffy, for 28 millennias. I thought I was feeling better, but I guess today was a weird one-off day. really thankful that you guys waited, though. Sounds like a fever with the hot and cold feelings. I'm not too familiar with fever symptoms, so I was like, is this a fever? Because I'm sweating, and now I'm freaking cold, and now I'm hot again, and now it's freaking cold. Did you look into the mirror and the reflection responded, "Hi, love bugs." Dizzy did not take over my body. I fear she wouldn't be able to contain the fire. The fire might burn the bug from inside out. But I would gladly offer her my mortal coil if it came down to it. Oh gosh. Cabrita, thank you for 8 millennia. I've missed you too, Stinky Patrick. Thank you, Sire, for 19 millennia. After 10,000 years, you're finally back. Missed you a lot. Hope you get healthy soon. I am healthy. Per se, it's copium. I'm actually... I feel like this is the least healthy I've been in a while.
GU tip $20. Welcome back, Ember. I forgot to mention, we have decided that for leaving Kindlings alone for 3 weeks, your womb will be
actually, it was
digitally
like...
blessed yet again with another Invaders gen. Have a fun stream.
Actually, it wasn't 3 weeks. It's 20 days. Actually, I didn't quite hit the 3-week mark. Okay, it's been 20 days. Supposed to be gone for 2 weeks, and then I got so sick. I literally did nothing but sleep. My days blended together. Actually, it was 20 days per se. If I must leave for 20 days in order to fight. Wait, what? If the condition is 3 weeks and I only made it to 20 days, then 20 days I did, and 3 weeks it is not. Therefore, false accusations. Rah! Rah! Where is this bit going? Nowhere. I watched too much Love on the Spectrum. I watched basically way too many episodes, hours of autistic people falling in love, and now it's basically rotated into my daily life as a vocal stim, per se. Now I'll sit here and I'll be like, interesting. Logan is your goat, bro. Logan is so funny. You guys, if you haven't watched this show, if you happen to have a Netflix subscription, please check out this show called... I know you don't like dating shows, but this one is special. And when I say special, I mean very, very much on the spectrum special. Very special. It's basically about people with like autism, Asperger's and stuff like that dating each other. It's called Love on the Spectrum. Yes, it's all the tisms. All the tisms. I want a curvy, straight-haired girl. Logan, I feel like some of the pairings, they pair them up on purpose for content. Because, I'm sorry, but Logan couldn't handle a baddie like Haley. Logan couldn't handle Haley. Haley cleans her room, and Logan wasn't ready for that yet. Also, thank you, bestie, 19 millennia together, 2 child's worth of time. And how long do you think it takes to make a child? I remember in school, there was a girl who thought it literally took 1 whole year for a baby to be born. Wonder where she's at now. 1 year later, this baby is now 17 pounds. Maybe she was thinking of elephants. Yeah, that baby is gonna be elephant sized by the time it comes out. It's gonna be pounding on the womb like, let me out, mother. Let me out, mother. I have to pay my taxes. I'm a grown man. Mother. Thank you, Tora, for 6 letters together. You get an Eber coupon. I will feel better soon. My lips have like cuts all over. Anything remotely spicy stings like hell. Thank you, Pug, over 20 millennials. Paying my rent to Dr. Mr. Monarch for 20 months. Welcome back, dork. Me? Dork? Apparently, okay, I'm cool. Apparently I'm cool. Or maybe I was just being glazed by the other Phase Connect girls. Thank you to you for 20 doubloonies. I forgot to mention your womb will be... Oh, right. That's the digitally blessed womb one. Thank you to you for the 20 doubloonies. Honestly, you know, the more the merrier. So go ahead and digitally bless my womb with more invaders. This time, I want another green woman, but with a different shade of green hair. And then I want a magenta-haired girl. And then I want a... And then I want a black-haired girl. What hair colors are we missing? Do we have like a really starkly bright blonde? Then I want a very clear Barbie blonde. We are definitely not lacking in the blue. Purple. Dark purple. Lumi is like classic blonde. I want like Gyaru super yellow blonde. You know what I mean? Like, you know how we have light purple for Miyu? We don't have dark purple. We don't have regular purple. Oh, Loki's new hair, is it black? Would you consider it black? Oh wait, blonde. It's the blonde one. Actually, yeah, Loki's new hair is blonde. But Loki's regular hair is like a really interesting teal-ish black teal thing. Green black? Biblical greed for yellow. So what? I live every day with biblical greed. It's the only way to live. I'm like a cat with its belly full of soup. Thank you, Mike, for 2 berries. Road to Pecan is here. Pecan sounds like a terrible name for FaceCon, but it sounds like what I expect will happen. So who is it? Who's gonna volunteer to pee in the ball pit? In the Jorb pit? Who's gonna volunteer to pee in the Jorb pit? Someone has to make it memorable. I'll actually be quite disappointed if nobody pees in the Jorb pit. But I'll also be equally disappointed if it's a Kindling that pees in the Jorb pit, so... If someone is Oshi drifting and is not just a Kindling, you can volunteer to pee in the Jorb pit. And when they ask about it, do not identify as a Kindling. But come back to me with the reports and the findings, please. I'm manifesting it. It's gonna happen. If we want FaceCon to be successful, it has to have a memorable moment, an event. And it's not gonna be the concerts, okay? It's not the multiple concerts that were announced for FaceCon. It's it's gonna be somebody peeing in the Jorb pit. Somebody rolling around in that Jorb pit.
Anon tip $250. Welcome back, kid. Hope you get well soon. Take care of yourself.
Oh my god.
More rest.
Oh my god. What? That's a lot. That's a lot. Anonymous. Anonymous. I didn't even get through my alerts yet. Holy moly. Ugh. Welcome back, kid. Hope you get well soon. Take care of yourself. Get more rest. I really thought I was on the come up, but I think today I got nuked by a random of occurrences. But thank you so much for the gosh, that's so much. 250 doubloonies. Thank you so much. Maybe I should live in a bubble so I never get sick so I can keep streaming, because I got extremely sad. I got real depresso because I felt like I was you know when you don't stream for some time, it kind of feels like you're going backwards. Like, you know how normal jobs you'll get sick and you'll miss work, and then usually that's okay. But with streaming, it feels like when I don't stream, it feels like I'm regressing backwards. All my progress is for naught, and I have to try like doubly as hard to get back to where I was before, or that I fear people will forget about me, and then I gotta work harder, you know. Like I feel like taking too long of a break destroys everything. I know that sounds dramatic because you guys are still here, but that's what it feels like. Like I just lay there thinking, oh my god, I see my career burning away. I see everything. All of our efforts burning away. I know, that's dramatic. I'll be like, God, I haven't touched this, bro. I haven't been able to record. Dark and Alias 32 millennia together. Happy. Oh my god, it's Ever, my love. Oh, you're bold. Thank you, Alias, for 32 millennials. My love. My love. My love. Also, thank you, Onyx. Thank you for 24 millennials together. You know, because like streaming is one of those things where you'll see someone at 4K or 1K CCV, then you'll blink and they'll be at like 100 like a year later, fading away into obscurity because they got cancer. Okay, that might be a what? Because they have ALS. Oh god. There was a streamer I watched who used to average around that much, and then he got sick, like to where speech became difficult and his viewer count dropped down to like sub like 200, and then he died. Anyways, I'm just saying there's a chance it could happen to the best of us. I don't know where I was going with that, but it wasn't supposed to be that sad. But then I remembered that he died, and I just had to tell you guys. That's so bad. I'm like, yeah, and then he died. Yeah, and then he died. Bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There once was an ugly barnacle, and he was so ugly that everyone died. The end. That's so bad. I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to be that bleak. I just happened to remember it was that bleak. Oops. Anyways, I guess the moral of the story is I appreciate the time that we do have together. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I used to like watch your streams a lot because we played a game that I used to be obsessed with, and it was just like relaxing and nice, you know. Okay, where was I at? Thank you, Shadow You, for 25 millennials together. Welcome back, Ember, and welcome back, Shadow You. Thank you again, Onyx, for 24 millennials. And Mr. Simile, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Welcome 5 new kindlings. As I get better, we will ramp up our production and our content and everything. I do have a move coming up. Like I mentioned before, I got another job. My interviews all went well. I managed to get a new job, and that starts up. What month? January, February, March, July. So it starts July, and I have to relocate for it. So there might be a small period, maybe like a week of moving and relocating and stuff. But it'll be really different. Very different, very exciting. Kind of nervous, but I think you thought VTubing is my main job. It was, but I think I got too scared at how inconsistent it could be. You know, like 1 month could be good, and then another month it could be like really rough. You know, so you never know how much you're gonna make. And I feel like I needed to have more structure and have more income to make sure that I don't feel as stressed with VTubing, you know? Like, I think VTubing is something that I love too much for it to be like my only source of income right now. Maybe when I grow big enough it can be, but I think stability is more important, and I think it'll benefit our streams for the long run. You know? Because it's not like it gives you like a 401k. It's not like it gives you health benefits or anything like that. So it makes sense to put my big girl pants on. Be an adult. Yeah, I feel like VTubing will be more fun if I'm less worried about whether or not I can make ends meet, you know? I would love it to be the main breadwinner, but I don't know. Even that in itself might be stressful, but it would be a welcome stress. Won't worry, when I become a billionaire, I'll whale the streams. That's super sweet. When you become a billionaire, don't forget me, okay? Am I allowed to ask for interview tips? Sure, but I don't think I'm like the best at interviews. I study pretty hard for whatever I'm interviewing for, so I think, you know, you probably already know this because you're smart. But you know what, Master? Thank you for the 2 berries. You know, some people go into interviews without knowing anything about the company they're interviewing for. So make sure you're studied and make sure the questions that you ask give insight into the role rather than just like surface level questions. Like it lets them know that you did your homework, basically. And you know, the classic, what are your like strengths and weaknesses? What are your, you know, you kind of rehearse your interview so much that you have a set way that you answer certain things. But I also find that in interviews, it's also better ultimately to be memorable. So I would say I kind of like also I'll try to like throw in something a little left field or like scan the person to see if they have any notable like hobbies or interests and stuff like that. And then be like, oh, you also like this? Or you also like have been here, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? You try to make yourself human. You also play Yu-Gi-Oh? And then They tell you what deck they play, and you're like, oh, God, that's a shit deck. That would never be me. What the hell? And then you continue on with the rest of your interview, and they'll remember that. I was like, man, you're making me rethink my interview here. I'm just kidding. Every time I watch an Ever stream, she's always sick. True. True. But yeah, sometimes things like that will be like the extra push to get you the job. And sometimes it won't be. Sometimes you think you'll hit it off with somebody. And then, you know, the Nepo baby got the job over you. How do you get an interview? No one ever calls you back. It's a numbers game. So when I'm looking for jobs, I apply to minimum 10 places a day. If I don't make the 10, then 8 is sort of good enough, but it's a numbers thing. 10 minimum. You know, when I hear people say they're looking for jobs and stuff, there's a statistic for it, but you should be applying to at least 10 a day. I know that sounds insane. How do you find 10 places a day to apply to? Hours and hours and hours. It's easier in the beginning, but it starts to whittle down as you get to as you get to the tail end of all the places you will apply to. You don't have any more to apply to. Oh god. And then I find that because in university I used to be one of the people that would optimize and look over people's resumes. So I find that a lot of people's resumes are poorly formatted. That's kind of step one. If yours is not on one page and difficult to read, please redo your resume. I know. I don't seem like I have the... I don't seem like I've got the brains for it. Like, all my brain cells are floating in space. Because they are. But there was a time. In high school, people paid me to write their essays. Is that illegal? Possibly. But... I think I'm good at written format stuff. And, like, formatting my resume and portfolio. Oh gosh, my throat condition. Does it sound bad, you guys? Where was I at with my alerts? I keep getting distracted. I have a whole... Thankfully, I made a bullet point list of everything to recap in Japan. Oh yeah, people will just turn down a resume that's unreadable or ugly. They'll just like glance at it and put it into the denial. I'll write you a Ember GPT, write me a CV. Give me cough drops and I'll consider it. Also, thank you, Gulligan, for 2 berries compared to the rest of FaZe. You are cool at least. Are you kidding me? I met Michiru Senpai. I think Michiru Senpai has the most mysterious kakkoi aura. I remember looking at Michiru Senpai and being like... Like, I remember walking up to her, glancing at her and being like, Michiru Senpai, hontou ni kakkoi! And she's like, no. She's like, you're cool. Like, like Ember kakkoi. Yeah, Michiru Senpai, hontou ni kakkoi. Reliable and cool. Hardworking. Everyone. And also, thank you, Danjo, for your 2 berries. Ah! I don't know why, but I imagine like the Gure-tama whenever you send me your iconic super chat. Today is 420. Take a hit! Yes, today is 420. It is that day. You know, that day for the Devil's Lettuce. Is anyone being silly today? Thank you, Wedge, for 4 millennia. What you're saying is we have to throw very large foam letter P's into the ball pit. No, it can't be foam letter P's. If it's large foam letter P's to get around my wording, you better hope that it's soaked in piss. Bonjour. It's 2004 because friends wants to be different. But it's 420. Smoking in your 30s is cringe. For a second, I thought your profile picture was somebody smoking. There's an image for you smoking Zaza if you want to use it for a tweet. Of course there's an image of me smoking Zaza. What the heck? Why was that made? Send it to me. Post it in the Discord. I don't need anything to be silly. I'm just an innately silly little guy. Thank you, Pop-Tart. Thanks for sharing, Ember. You're welcome. You're welcome. And Sir Simsel, thank you for 23 millenniums together. Domestica, happy days ahead of us. Cheers, have a good one. Thank you, Domestica. Thank you for the 10 berries. And thank you, Nijek, for 26 millenniums. Is that why I've been coughing? No. I've been coughing because I got hit with probably one of the worst colds I have ever experienced. Let me take a look at the... I just saw the memes. This is so cute. These are so funny. I love the Kindling memes. It wasn't COVID though, I checked. It was not COVID. Wait, why does this one exist? Bro. I think it's like a terrible cold, flu or whatever. It's the worst one that I've experienced. Bro. Frozen peas, pea sponges. You guys ever watched the episode of the Powerpuff Girls where the professor tries to eat a pea and he hates it? That's what I think of whenever I think of green peas. Okay, here's ready. Take a hit! We're gonna recap. No, wake and bake and recap our Japan. My Japan experience. According to some of the other face girls, thank you Lego for the super chat. You are one of the best to hug. Totally not envy at all. I heard from a little bird about that. That's really sweet. I wonder what makes me so nice to hug. Maybe it's the flames. Maybe it's how warm I am. I remember giving... I think I got to hug mostly everybody. Mostly everybody. Maybe it's my high body temperature. Either that, or it's because of my boobies. Apparently, I make them feel safe. Oh, that's really cute. Jelly talked about my jazz. My huge jazz. Arina's a big fan. You guys, you know what? Arina was so sweet. She got everybody mangoes. These dried mangoes. And she even surprised me with a little, like, just because gift. Cause she saw a little burger pouch. And she said it made her think of me, so she got it for me. One-san Aura, really? It's funny because my default expression is just looking kind of, I guess, confused. I just look kind of confused all the time. But yeah, we'll start from the beginning. So, my flight to Japan. Lumi called me a pure wife. Big sister. Oh, I'm getting glazed. I love it. Okay. I need to heal up and be better in strength and constitution, though. Wait, Lumi and I have collabed before, though. We played Borrow Trauma together. And then we talked about ice cubes. I think I was too nice to Lumi in my collab with her. I think the next time it's just me and Lumi, I should just continue to bully her. I think it's better that way. She could start talking about her fancy ice cubes, and instead of entertaining it, I'll be like, "Shut up!" as I raise my hand to her. Shut up! I think it's better when you bully Lumi, because her reactions are more cute and fun. I've not collabed with her since Wish officially became a polykill. I've actually haven't had a one-on-one collab with Jelly, surprisingly. But it kind of feels like I have, because Jelly and I went on so many food dates together. And we've had like so many moments where it was just us. Yeah. I mean, Dream Daddy ended up being just Jelly and I at some point. Belly Burr. Is Jelly my best friend? She's one of my best friends. Oh, okay. So, my flight to Japan. The plane seats were surprisingly quite small. And I'm not very, I'm in the scope of phase, I would say I'm above average height. But in the scope of reality, you took my height in phase and put it out into the real world. I am petite height. You can't help that in phase. Most of the girls are like 4'7", and I am above 5 feet. It makes me quite tall. But in reality... What? Which airline? I think it was... I was flying on an older Boeing, okay? And when I sat down in the seat, I was like, this is probably the smallest seat that I've sat in throughout any of my flights, whether it be domestic or international. It was a freaking small seat, okay? And I didn't want to get sick. So I brought a mask just in case. And then my neighbor in my seat, well, to put it simply, it was next to a fatty. And it wasn't just a fatty. It was a fatty with a strong scent, even with my mask on. It was like a spicy scent. Spicy. Like, it wasn't straight up BO, but they smelled spicy. So they kind of spilled over into my seat a little bit. And you know what? To be fair, those seats were quite small. So, if that was you and you happened to have stumbled upon this stream, it wasn't your fault. The plane was too small. But you did smell. But you were smelly. You were stinky. You were indeed a little spicy smelling. You don't know why. I'm sure you don't notice your own scent, but... Yep. Honestly, that flight felt like it took forever. You were next to a fatty who kept farting on the 12-hour flight. That's awful. That's awful. You should have been like, brother, it stinks here. It stinks here. But I just remember barely getting sleep. I could only sleep in like 1 hour intervals. So I watched Slow Horses. Have you guys seen that show? I watched the first season of Slow Horses for a majority of the flight. The flight was like definitely more than 10 hours. I think it was like 14-hour flight. It was awful. Oh, brother. I enjoyed it. Kind of flights kind of force you to watch things that you know normally, like, you tell yourself I should watch it, but then you never do until you're stuck on a plane and you can barely sleep. And the guy next to me, as he was sleeping, he like would sometimes slump over towards my side, and I'm like, oh god, please slump over to the side where your wife is at. Can you actually trade seats with your wife? This is karma. Okay, I'm sorry. What does the wife mean? Mugging me? No. No, it's not like I straight up turned to her husband and said, why are you fat and stinky? I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm the type of person that's a pushover. That way, like, if you were exhausting me and annoying me, I would just simply let it happen and just kind of disassociate rather than telling you, hey, I'm tired. Can you shut the fuck up? I can't. It's important to be honest. It's true. It is true. I would only do it for my friends because I would hate if anybody left me to be stinky and ugly without knowing. Imagine if there's food in my teeth. A real friend would tell you. A real friend would tell you that your skin is peeling or there's food on your teeth. Be strong, queen. Every day is a battle. I'm just a sickly Victorian child. I will be strong because a goddess has blessed me. Okay, so I was at the further airport, Narita, and I had a lot of baggage, right? So this is admittedly, in my attempt to get to the place, it was good. I got off, I bought a ticket, but then I realized that the ticket was for a certain time, and then I got onto the wrong subway. So by the time it would take me back, it would have taken over 2 hours when it was supposed to only take 1. So I got off and I stood there with my luggage. I walked outside, I exited the station, and I went to the nearest taxi area, and I was like, yep, I can't do it. I'm tired. Because my flight was 3 connecting flights, right? So I would think I was traveling for like 20 something hours at that point. I was like, I can't do this right now. So I just hailed a taxi cab. I hailed a taxi cab. Oh my god, why? I don't know. I don't understand. Last time I was able to easily navigate Narita. But this time I got lost. I haven't been lost in Japan in so long. But it had to be that time. So I hailed a taxi cab and I paid almost 200 USD just to taxi to the Airbnb. Because it would have been 1 hour versus 2.5 hours. Bro, I was cooked. I was cooked. I was cooked. Because it was so far. And so when I got there too, it was nighttime, and I was like, where the hell am I? I got dropped off in this neighborhood where I didn't recognize anything, and for a moment I almost crashed out because I thought I had gone to the wrong neighborhood. I hope this doesn't happen to you. I'll be in Japan solo on May 7th for 2 weeks. You'll be totally fine, Broccoli. It's actually quite easy to navigate, but I think in my case, I just happened to miss my scheduled time and it was so busy, and I thought I could just follow the crowd, but it was the wrong crowd. Typically, navigating Japan is very easy unless you're going to somewhere mountainous. Even getting on buses is very easy. Oh gosh. But yeah, thankfully, I made it. And I came a day later. So thankfully, you know, our Airbnb was not that great at all. But thankfully, I came a day later. So thank you to Dizzy and Jelly for stocking the Airbnb up while I was still in transit and suffering. And then Lumi's arrival was later. So when I got there, it was just the three of us. And the first thing we did was trade gifts and go to an izakaya for food. I think it was one of like the only things open late at night. Okay, so on this trip, every meal I could, I ordered French fries. This was French fry number 1. This was the start. Dizzy, Jelly, and Lumi all complained at how much of a shithole that flat was. See, it didn't seem bad at first, but as we stayed there longer, oh my god, the beds were so uncomfortable. The amount of like body ache and back pain, never again. Never again. Hotel only from now on. Does he mention the fries? Every meal, I'll ask everybody, can I get French fries? And they'll look at me and they'll kind of laugh and they'll be like, French fries? And guess what gets completely eaten up? The French fries. Guess what everyone goes crazy for? The French fries. Fries every time. And then I had one lemon sour. And I was cooked after one lemon sour. Somebody mentioned the fries are the only good thing with each restaurant. Honestly, Japan French fries are great. One lemon sour. I am weak, yes. I don't have the liver of a college frat boy, okay? What is this fry doing to my soul? The French fry hits so good. It's so good. It's so cheap and it's so good. It's like $2 to $3 for French fries. How could I mean, even if it was $5 or $6, I would get it. And then Jelly had a lemon sour, and we were cooked. We were not drunk, but we were cooked. And after that, we went back and we just knocked out. Not a beer person. I like beer, but lemon sour is more refreshing and yummy. We were not drunk. We were just relieved. No, I did say thank you to Mystica. I don't think you heard me though. I was just going down my alerts, but I should, because they were backed up. You have to go back and stream, but thank you for the 10 berries. I don't think you caught it. You're In and Out burgers? I want In-N-Out burgers. Oh. Well, I guess I'm feeling better since I'm healthy enough to crave burger. What's stopping me? The fact that there's no In-N-Out? You've never been on a plane before? And this is your first time big flight for you? Okay, let me give you advice. Please get yourself a good neck pillow. You need it. And compression socks. You need it. You need it. Your legs will swell up for a flight that long, and compression socks or sleeves help a lot with that. Hi! Hey David, good to see you. I'm back. Good to see you again. A neck pillow, not like the pretty kinds, but there's like different brands, like the turtle ones or the ostrich ones, but like, you need it. My plain food going to Japan was not that edible. Coming back from Japan, because it was JAL, very yummy. Going to Japan, not very yummy. Of course. But yeah, after we all knocked out, we woke up super early, so nothing was open, so we decided, me, Dizzy, and Jelly, to go see the cherry blossoms. We got to go see the cherry blossoms. This is my first time seeing cherry blossoms. They're really pretty. And it's like pale pink snow on the ground with all the petals falling down, right? But maybe, you know, it's something that I'm glad I got to see at least once. But also something that... Hi, Chrissy, and hi, Elvin. Welcome in. It was something that once I've seen it, though, I feel like I am okay for the remainder of my life never seeing them again. Maybe I couldn't appreciate cherry blossoms enough because everything during Sakura season is freaking triple the price. And it was crowded. And even the flight pricing was inflated. So I think you can see them once. And I'm okay with never seeing them again. In fact, if you live in Canada, you probably already have cherry blossoms everywhere because Japan had gifted Canada a bunch of cherry blossoms, right? You probably have them everywhere in Canada. If you live in the States, there's bound to be a Japanese garden that you can go and check them out at. But it was lovely. I'm glad I got to experience that. Washington, yeah, in DC, there's a bunch of Sakura trees. I think personally, I had more enjoyment seeing plum blossoms the first time I went to Japan. I think plum blossoms are very beautiful. But Lego, thank you so much for the for the 100 HK berries. Reminds me last year when I went to Japan with family and friends. 9 people sharing a giant Airbnb house and it had 3 floors. 9 people in an Airbnb. I was the only guy staying on the ground floor, the only single guy. Oh, so you were on like a couples trip? To be honest, I think Japan is best with like 4 people, 5 people max. 4 to 5 people max. Because a lot of restaurants won't sit more than groups of 4. Especially like the smaller, really like yummy restaurants. You're gonna find it really hard to see anything more than a group of 4. I think 4 is the ideal number. You can kind of push it in certain restaurants with like maybe 5, but if your group is larger than that, you're gonna be sitting at separate tables and splitting up. Or like you'll be probably eating at different places or something like that for food and stuff like that. It's much more difficult above 4. But yeah, like a hotel typically during off Sakura season could be 100 a night, but during Sakura season it's like 700 a night. So if you've already seen cherry blossoms and they don't appeal to you like that, do not go during Sakura season. There are private rooms for groups. But, for walk-in restaurants and stuff like that you don't reserve, it's a lot harder. If your group is like 6, you'll split probably 3 and 3. Or sometimes, if you're eating like ramen, you'll just be sitting at like a bar counter. But yeah. Basically, while we were looking at cherry blossoms, it was very nice. This is when like things were still good during the trip, This is when we were still healthy. But we figured out pretty quickly that we were pretty awkward in front of the camera when trying to take photos. So we just resorted to taking selfies together and the occasional photo of a cherry blossom. I passed by this store and okay, I think about this jacket every day. I really wish I bought it. Let me know what you guys think. I think about this hoodie a lot. Music equal on, world equal out. iPod images. When my headphones are on, I am in my fantasy world. Is this is this not amazing? What do you mean no? No, it is not amazing. I would love art of me in this. I think I deserve to be wearing this, actually. I think me with my headphones on, lost in a fantasy world. I wish I bought this. Looks like an Etsy hoodie. I don't remember the price tag. I wish I bought it. I really wish I bought it. Every day I regret not getting it. When there's like something and you choose not to buy it, thinking you're making a good financial decision, but it haunts you for the rest of your life and you wish you bought it. Oh, Metamane! Thank you for 4 millennia together. Welcome back, Ewer. Welcome back. It's good to be back. The fake PNG background around the minion is the best thing ever. What is that hoodie? It's a hoodie I saw whenever we passed by one of I think it's like a shopping area. And I saw it in one of the shops. And I really wish I bought it. Like I regret so badly that I didn't buy it. I'm really sad. Minions are so lucky I ain't their owner. Because it would get freaky quick. I can't out-freak Gru, though. Banana! Anyways, yeah, so I wanted this really badly.
Ice Beast tip $50. Welcome back. At work but good to hear your silliness in my ear. I think YT yoinked my membership supa cause it's too close to the next one already. Happy to hear you gals had so much fun, even if you did all get each other sick lol. Get well soon, mas mababa tatlo.
Oh god. Oh god. Thank you so much, Ice Beast. Thank you. Thank you for the 15 uploads, Ice Beast. It's good to see you again. I missed you too. I don't sound that bad, right? Hola, veo desde Argentina, mi subscribí. Thank you, Hitler Cat. Whatever that means. You're from Argentina? I think. No hablos españoles. But thank you for subscribing to me. Gracias. Right? My voice sounds not too bad. But damn, am I coughing. And congestion is there. Thank you, Insect, for the 5 bears. This is the ghost of the jacket never bought. Why did you leave me, Ember? Because banana! I don't know why I left you. I should have bought you. I should have bought you when I had the chance. Okay, there will be other cool minion stuff in the future. You think Dizzy would hate it if I wore minion stuff around her? You think Dizzy would hate it? Yeah, so after that, we had an Invader dance studio booked for the days that there was no official studio practice, so that we could get extra practice in. And the other official studio was a lot further out too. But imagine our horror when we walk into the studio and it looks like something died. And the studio was dark and humid and damp. You see this? We were dreading this studio. The moment we walked in, we just saw this giant, brown red liquid on the floor. And it was seeping into the wood of the studio. So it had been there for a while. It smelled of socks, and the lighting was horrid. I think ultimately it was coffee. I think it was coffee ultimately. It was a phasmophobia clue. But, these dance studios don't let you wear outside shoes. So we had to mostly dance in grippy socks and stuff. And honestly, I think that's what cooked my feet. I think that's how I got blisters again. Because, yeah, I have calluses all over my feet from dance before. But I think dancing in socks is what caused me to get blisters. Because by the time I eventually bought shoes midway through the trip, clean, brand new shoes, it was already too late. So I was wrapping my toes up in blister bandages. And yeah, they don't let you bring in outside sneakers and stuff. The Western dance studios, you get to wear shoes and stuff. In Japanese dance studios, you have to have a set of shoes just for studio usage. And then, okay, my poor toes. My poor toes. I was pretty stressed out. I guess I'll talk about the good stuff first. One of the days we decided to walk to the studio, but it started to rain profusely. But we had ponchos. We had ponchos. So Dizzy and Jelly sped the hell out of there. But Lumi and I were filled with whimsy. So we were taking our time to take pictures of things in the rain. Look at this. What kind of flower is this? I took a picture of this in the rain. What kind of flower is this? It's quite cute. They were hanging in bunches. Does anybody know? wonder if the rain caused us to get sick. Well, Lumi wasn't sick. Wasn't it so cute? Angel's trumpets. They look like a baby version of it. I did not ask AI. There's a lot of different bell-shaped flowers. Some sort of digitalis. Oh. Aren't they so cute? I like them. I like them a lot. I kind of want to grow something like this. Here's Japonica. Here's my love. Here's Japonica. Oh. Yes. Looks like they grow in Seattle. From this Google search. Oh, it's a shrub. It's quite cute. Purus Japonica, Purus Whitecaps. You guys are so smart. Thank you. The skull ones, that sounds scary. I like it though. But yeah, Lumi and I were taking our time. I think we arrived like almost 10 minutes later. Because we were just looking at flowers and stuff. Like we saw this little... where is it? There's like a cute strawberry stand. Isn't that so cute? Very cute. Very lovely. God, I can't look at this studio anymore. I'm really proud of how much everybody practiced their routines though. It was a lot in such a short time frame. Honestly, I thought the freaking Invaders concert was a lot of work. This felt like double the work. But I could tell like everyone's dancing level grew immensely. Everybody tried and worked really hard. I'm sad because one of my songs ended up getting cut because of a technical difficulty. It was supposed to be a duet. I won't say what it is or with who though, because maybe it will happen in the future. But it was my most difficult song too. I was really looking forward to dancing with her. Dancing and singing. But it just sucks because I spent so many hours working on that. They were like they're like, you know, lots of interesting techniques and stuff that I wanted to show for it, but there was a lot of issue with like perms and stuff. Like when I got there, I had literally been informed by staff, like while I was there, that we don't know if we got the perms for this for one of your songs because another staff member thought they did, but then they just disappeared. So actually we double checked and they never got the perms for it, and that happened with like a lot of songs. Yeah, so I was like, oh, so what can I do? Like what can I do? So I told Sakura, and Sakura was like, you can dance it, you can do it. So I was like, thank you. Thank you. Otherwise, if that were the case, basically everything would have been cut except for like stuff involving me in like a group. Everything would have been cut. So I was stressed out. I was like, this is not... This doesn't feel good. All these hours I spent for what? Oh gosh. Did you become Japanese after returning from Japan? I would hope not, Customer Johnson. I would hope not. And Thank you, Wedge. Thank you so much for the 10 berries. I know posting things out of Phase Warehouse takes decades. With all that coughing, I'm being baited to try sending a jar or barrel of pure honey post-it noted. You can guess who for. Oh, can we though? Because it feels like Phase is sick. Half of Phase is sick all the time. But yeah. Oh, I remember, like, me and my duet partner, we were told like mid-trip that we can't do like a portion of the song, and then other technical difficulties happened ultimately, so it got cut. But it was very like, it was very stressful, and like I felt like we were like, oh my god, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. So we were just like hugging each other because I was like, I feel like, oh man, I should have like double checked, and like this is like, I'm to blame for this portion or this and that, and like communication and stuff with everything. But ultimately, it was neither of our faults. So I guess that's the silver lining. I felt so bad though, because she worked really hard too. Maybe in the future. And then there was a like unofficial big company dinner. That one was really fun, where I got to meet mostly everybody at this point. Punko smelled really good. So I kept asking Punko, I was like, what perfume are you wearing? Well, that's where Arena got everyone dried mangoes. She was very nice to hug, very warm. Beautiful, beautiful big eyes. Everyone was so cute. I think one of the first people I got to meet was probably... I'm trying to think. Was it that? My timeline is getting mixed up. I remember meeting Rie in the practice room, and it was super fun dancing with Rie. We both went away with it with the sentiment of, oh, I wish we had more time to like learn like dances and stuff together. But she showed me something insane in the practice room. There was a couple of us in there that got to experience it. I won't say what, but it was insane. Let's just say I didn't know up from down anymore, or down from up. We immediately started screaming. She already talked about it. I can talk about it then. I can talk about it. Brother, she went upside down and she got on the wall. She was upside down on the wall. And she started twerking it. And she was in a skirt. She was in a skirt. She was upside down. And I was like... I was like, Spider-Man can't do this. Spider-Man has nothing on Hime. Spider-Man cannot do this. And she did it again at the Alias off collab. She bounced on it crazy style, Dio. She was upside down crazy style, Dio. Everyone was very sweet. I also ordered French fries at the unofficial company dinner. And I was sitting next to Urga. And Leo was in front of me. And then I think Tenma was temporarily in like the corner of me. And then Dizzy was to my right. And we got the fries. And they're like, who ordered fries? And I was like, the fries are for this side of the table. And we started eating those fries. We went ham on those fries. Tenma gives very nice hugs. Me senpai. It's so cute. I love her voice. When she saw me, she was like, oh, you lost so much weight, you look good. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, me senpai. Thank you. and she went for my butt again. She did, and so I had to go for her butt. We mutually went for each other's butts this time. It's so cute. I think everyone just got more warm and more pretty. It's how she says hello, and it's great. And Urga, she ate a fry, and she's like, "Oh, I shouldn't eat these fries." And I'm like, "Why not, Urga? Why not?" She's like, "Oh, you know, I should watch what I eat." And I'm like, "Nope, eat the fry. Eat the fry. Eat the carbs. It's calling to you. Eat them. They're delicious. Carbs are energy. Carbs can be good for you. Eat them, Urika. Eat them. Oh yeah." I was like, "Don't worry, Urika. You are beautiful. Therefore, you must eat the fry." Carbs are energy. Bye bye bear diet. Hello happiness. Eat the French fries. But Urko is really sweet. He surprised me with a gift. Iori also got me a gift too. Freaking kept getting gifts from all my beloveds. Like all the freaking Wish Invaders. Oh my god, where do I even begin? So Lumi showed up with this adorable little like claw clips. They are so high quality and beautiful. And then and then I have this. We all got random bug keychains, and the one that I got was perfect. I got the beetle one, and everyone's bugs was perfectly fitting because Jelly's bug was like, I think it was like a squishy little pink one, and then Dizzy's bug was sad, and it was perfect. It looked like it was a dead bug. It was perfect. Have a good night, Rena. Thank you so much for stopping by. I got a cough drop. I ate one earlier. Should I eat another one? Is it bad? And then Dizzy got everybody cute matching tracksuits. But the thing is, I could only wear the top portion of mine. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Here it is. Okay. Because the thing is, it's not because I didn't fit it. Okay, so this, like, Jelly got these Tamagotchi PJs and the cute little the freaking lip gloss had our names engraved on it. It's so freaky sweet. And the little keychains. So this is our tracksuits and whatnot. Okay, can you guess which one is mine? just guess. Try to guess which of the 4 tracksuits is mine, okay? Take a guess. Is it the top? Is it the brown one? Is it the pink one? The black one? Or is it like the white and blue one? Okay. Some of you guys are right. It's the bottom left one. It's the white and blue one, right? And I put on the top and I was like, oh, this is so nice. It's fitting me so well. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try on the bottoms too. So I go and I change and I put the bottoms on and I walk out. And I tried this on. Lumi wasn't there for this yet, but I tried it on later to show her. I walk out and I see Jelly and Dizzy stare at me like, because at first they're like, oh, cute. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And I turn around and their faces after I do a 360 is just like shock and horror. because I'm wearing black panties. I'm wearing black panties. You can... The pants are see-through. You can see everything. I'm basically flashing them in an accidental, scandalous outfit. And my panties were black and lacy. So... they were black and lacy. And the leopard print... the white pants, the white... Why is it transparent? I don't know. Why is it transparent? So I turn around and I see in the reflection of the window, because our Airbnb was so shitty, there was no mirrors. Unless it was in the shower. I just see the outline of my black panties against my ass. And the rest of my ass was faintly in transparent leopard print. And they were like, yeah, you can't wear that outside. Why is it transparent? Why is it transparent? How am I supposed to wear it? Was I supposed to wear this? Like, it's so transparent, you could see everything. Why is everyone so mean to me and my ass is showing? So it's breathable. No need to brag about it, Ember. Jeez, but feel free to show the rest of the class. Oh, brother, you can have him. You can have him. They're transparent. All caked up on a Tuesday for what? But yeah, I wish I was able to hang out with people more. I was supposed to go with Lumi and Uruka to a stationery store, but I had recordings. Our schedules were so busy, and we all had different schedules, and they were so... I got to meet Malice and BB, but I'll tell you guys about that soon too. I'll hold on to the little moments that I got with everybody. I wish I got to hang out with everybody more. Okay, BB was so sweet. She, Malice and BB they were so sweet. So on the group company dinner day, they were there, right? But it started raining, and Lumi and I, since Lumi, Dizzy, and I stayed together, we were we're supposed to take a cab or transport back to the same place, right? So Dizzy had to go do something. So the restaurant that we were at was closing. So BB and Malice walked us to like a nearby McDonald's to like sit and chill, but it started raining. So I was sharing an umbrella with Malice. And Lumi and BB were also getting soaked in the rain. So I was like hugging Malice, like we were like linking arms, and she was just like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay, you were so nice. Because later on she messaged me and she was like, I hope I didn't have like a weird first impression or anything, because I was like really like frantic with like the rain and stuff. And I was like, no, you were perfect. You were so lovely. Thank you for sharing your umbrella with me. But I was like, where's the McDonald's? Because it felt like we were walking so far. And my feet were dying. Everyone smelled nice. But yeah, I got to share an umbrella with Malice. It was really sweet. It was really cute. And I really liked him. Malice's outfit was adorable too. I was like, oh, she's so fashionable. What happened to my ponchos? It was... I didn't have it at this time. I didn't have the ponchos. Yeah, because McDonald's was the only thing open at that point. So we were waiting for Dizzy to finish her business. But guess what I got at McDonald's? French fries. I keep talking about fries so much. I think I'm going to order French fries after this. I think I'm gonna order French fries after this. But yeah, I'll get back to that. So, you know, eventually we get back home, we sleep and all that. But did you guys see Jelly's tweet about wanting to go to Disney? Did you guys see her tweet about wanting to go to Disney by herself? It was really pathetic and cute and sad. And I gave her shit for it because you know what? The last time we were in Japan, I was like, does anyone want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea? The Disneyland? And her response was, I think I'm too old for amusement parks. Well, guess what? We bought tickets to Disney. Because we weren't going to let her go alone. We bought tickets to Disney. But then, guess what? Practice plans got rearranged. And obviously, practice takes precedence, right? So we ate the cost of 4 Disney tickets. Thankfully, at least it was Japan pricing, but it's still Disney tickets. And so we rearranged our plans. No refund. And then guess what? We bought a second set of Disney tickets. Because how could we let Jelly Hoshirome go to Disney alone? We bought a second set of Disney tickets. And we went to Disney eventually. We were like, okay, we gotta just get our studio time in here, and then we go to Disney, and then we go to Disney, and we went. We just had to pay double the price of the ticket. And honestly, Disney was so tiring. We went to Disney Sea, but I'm glad we went. It was my first time at an amusement park with friends, actually, instead of family. Because usually if I'm at Disney or any amusement park, I'm always with family. But this time, it was my first time with friends. And I feel like we survived something together. I feel like the fact that we survived Disney together is a testament to our friendship. Disney Sea was really lovely. It wasn't as grand as the other Disneys I've been to, but the crowd is the best part because everyone is super polite and the food was adorable. Do I even have pictures of my food? Let me see. Oh, okay. I forgot to upload the picture. Let me send it to myself. Where is it? Okay, you know what? I'll just look up photos of what I ate. You've never been to Disney, not sure if you want to at this point? I think as an adult, the most enjoyable one is either Disney World with all the thrill rides or Disney the California Adventure one. It's really pretty. Because it has like coaster rides, but when it's nighttime, the pier kind of lights up. I think those are lovely experiences to try at least once because the crowd's not as crazy. It's a lot more relaxing. But I got to eat this. I've been wanting to try these, and I finally got to try them. But I think Universal you would like more if you enjoy thrill rides. I've never been. I've been when I was a kid. But I just know Universal has more thrill rides. Ooh. So the girls and I shared two sets of these, right? I think there was 3 in each set. And it's mochi. It's mochi and it's filled with different flavored fillings. So when we bit into ours, we all looked at each other confused because I was like, this tastes like chocolate. And they were like, this tastes like strawberry. And we realized they were all filled with different flavors like custard, chocolate, and strawberry. My favorite was probably strawberry. But yeah, the start of Disney was so tiring for us because it was really like the weather was like cold, super cold in the morning, and then really hot, and then cold again. But I'm trying to think. There's so Jelly got a balloon. This freaking balloon is going to haunt me. It's going to haunt us. Also, thank you, Spacklebox, for the 5 berries. I just read this. Are you sure the pants were transparent, or was it the fat dumpy stretching the fabric? Now I'm honestly not too sure, because it could have been both. It could have been a wombo combo, because no one else's pants were transparent like mine, but my pants were transparent. So Jelly got a balloon, and she looked so cute with her balloon. I was taking so many photos of Jelly with her balloon, right? And it was a big balloon. It was like one of those like balloons inside of a balloon, like a mouse inside of a clear, transparent balloon. A balloon inside of a balloon. And at first it was so cute, and it was bringing a lot of joy and whimsy. But as the day went on, every time we'd go on a ride, the staff would tell Jelly, you have to wrap up your balloon, okay? And it was getting worse and worse. And she's like, what do I do with this? And she would get tangled up in the rides, even as she was like leaving it. It was balloonception, right? So near the last half of the day, she was like, I don't want this balloon anymore. And we were like, how do we get rid of it? Should we like pop it? Should we, you know? She was like, I don't want this balloon anymore. Maybe we can give it to somebody, you know, like a kid or something. And as we were waiting in line for a ride, a gust of wind blew as she was untangling like the balloon and figuring out what to do with it. It blew the balloon. Okay, it blew the balloon into a bush between the line and the actual ride. So now everybody sees this, and they're like, the Japanese people are like, oh, and the staff are like, oh fuck, you can't ruin Disney magic. They're like, oh no. And we're like, oh shit. She lost it. Like an actual child. She lost her balloon. So we're thinking, okay, maybe that's the end of the balloon, right? Maybe that's the end of the balloon. So we're like, okay, let's just keep walking through the line. Somebody will take care of the balloon, right? It looks like staff noticed it. And then, as we get closer to the ride, because some rides are so popular and the lines are over an hour long, we're waiting in line for like maybe like 40 something minutes at this point. A staff member comes up to our group with a paper, and they single out Jelly, and they're like, are you the balloon girl? Because like I saw them coming up to us first, and Jelly was facing forward, so from my peripheral, like a freaking sleeper agent, I saw the staff like beelining, and I already knew what it was for, right? And like they're trying to get Jelly's attention, but she doesn't notice yet. So then I'm like, Jelly, they're here. Jelly, they're here. Jelly, they're here. Like the fucking Terminator. And she's like, what? She turns around, and the staff is right there with a clipboard. And they're like, are you the balloon girl? Can we get your name? Or like number or whatever? Can we get your information? And she's like, okay. She just puts it down. She's like, what was that for? And I'm like, yes, it was for the balloon. It's coming back to you. Whether you like it or not, it's coming back to you. The Disney magic, they're going to make sure you're leaving with that balloon. And so when we get to the front of the ride, right as we are about to board the ride, a staff member comes running up. And guess what they have in hand? The balloon. And so dying inside at this point. And I'm making jokes to Jelly. I'm like, because while we're in the line, like, dude, you're gonna wake up and that balloon is going to be in the corner of your room. And you're just gonna hear like a silent like, and it's the sound of the balloon waving back and forth as it stares at you. and then Jelly's like, no, not the balloon! So she's like freaking out. She's like, what do I do? I don't want the balloon. I don't want the balloon. Then she has the balloon in hand now. So she turns to the staff member as we're boarding. Because the staff member's like, you have to tie up the balloon. You have to like wrap it up. She's just like, please take the balloon. Please take the balloon. I don't want it. I do not want the balloon. And they're like, are you sure? Are you sure? It's your balloon. She's like, I don't want the balloon. And like the rest of us are dying because we're just like, oh God, take the fucking balloon. Take the balloon. It's your balloon. That's Balloony. And you abandoned him like... You abandoned Balloony. You were his single mother and you abandoned him. Take the balloon. And she's like, I don't want the balloon. So the staff member... we board the ride. And the staff member is holding on to Balloony at this point. And I can't even look at the staff member anymore. I can't even look at the staff member anymore. None of us can. Lumi, Dizzy, and I. You can tell that we're all glancing away from the staff member. The ride starts. And the staff member waves bye to us. And we're like, ooh, you wanna see how pretty the ride was? Look at this. This is a screen cap. Okay, we got to ride in the front of the boat. Do 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 do. It was gorgeous. There were lanterns everywhere. It was a water ride. It was beautiful. Very short ride. So short, in fact, that when the ride ended, because it ends where it starts, I thought the balloon would be waiting there, freaking terrorizing us. But when the ride ended, the woman no longer had the balloon in hand. And so that's Balloony. That's a Balloony story. Here's another picture I took of Disney Sea. It's pretty nice, isn't it? It's very different. It had like a Italian zest to it and coastal vibes. But yeah, that's the story. I feel free to mention Balloony to Jelly. Say, do you remember Balloony? Do you remember your abandoned child? Balloony was dispatched. Thank you, hello. I'm back, but I'm still coughing. It sounds like it would be a Junji Ito story. But yeah, I thought my favorite Disney park is California Adventure because of San Francisco Bay and Cars Land. But I think they're going to eventually make Cars Land or something at one of the Tokyo Disneyland or something. Isn't it beautiful though? This is nice. We got photos taken together. It was a long wait, but it was worth it. And Jelly and I got... I think we're the more sentimental of the bunch. So we paid for the photos to be printed out, and I have them. And I gotta find a cute frame. But those photos come with 2 complimentary photos of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and not together. They're like 2 separate photos of Mickey Mouse and one of Minnie Mouse in the same area. But yeah, I like the crowd a lot at any of like the Japanese Disneylands because everyone's so polite. They wait. And you know, people aren't morbidly obese, so you're not like crushed into a ride with anybody. But I will let you know, if you are morbidly obese, I hope you're happy from all the burgers you ate, and I would still love you. Fatty McFat. My cute little Fatty McFat. Are you happy? Are you happy? I bet you are. I bet you are. My bad. So anyways. Oh, have a good night, Starfish. It's good seeing you again. And then, okay, we were tired, so we were thinking of heading, like, back. But we felt like, because we paid so much money for 2 Disney tickets worth. Yeah, I see kindlings for your burning heart. Doesn't matter what's on the outside. For how much your soul burns. Lumi took us to this, like, aerial area, and it was so cute. I think it's where all the kiddie rides were. But it's so magical. The area is quite large. Imagine, like, all these rides moving around. Under the sea. Ariel's Grotto or something like that. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 5 doubloonies. I'm the happiest tubby fatty fatso. Yeah, you're a tubby little gay fatty McFat chungus, aren't you, huh? Fat tubby McTubbersons? Big chungus? You're the happiest, aren't you? My bad. Thank you, Pop Tart, for the 5 berries. You will experience the Disney magic, or else. Balloony got dispatched. Balloony did not experience Disney magic. Balloony was cooked. Thank you, Sasha, for 5 berries. Which is better, sad jelly or panic jelly? Happy jelly. Happy jelly is cutest jelly. Happy jelly, well fed with a lemon sour. It does have a unique charm. We made a bet. So, do you guys know the Toy Story ride? You guys know the Toy Story ride where you have to shoot stuff on the screen by pulling a string? So before the ride, I was like, hey, want to make a bet? Lowest score has to tweet something of our choice. So, guess which score is mine? Guess whose score was it on the right? Honestly, if accuracy was weighed higher, then she would have won. She would have been number 1. Mine, Jelly, and Lumi's scores were all quite close. Like, we were only maybe like 10k away at most from each other. It's because when I got off the ride, I was paired up with Dizzy, and Jelly and Lumi. Is that what I said? Which one is mine and which one is on the right? I'm stupid. Regardless, though. So, Dizzy and I were together, and Lumi and Jelly were together for this one. When we got off the ride, they were like, Ember, your gooner arm. Dizzy had the highest accuracy, but unfortunately, she couldn't beat me straight gooning it. You can't beat straight gooning it. My gooner arm was too strong. They were like, Ember, your gooner arm. And they got high scores too. They got like 150k, 160k. I'm sorry, it was only Dizzy. But if accuracy was measured, she would be number 1. Number 1 in my heart. It's so... Thank you for your sacrifice, Dizzy Dogro. I did get the high score. And then there was a coaster that we went on. But the coaster was like super chill. I forgot what it was. Was it Journey? No. Sorry. I forgot what the coaster was called. But it's the one where you go in like a loop. And so it was me, Lumi, and Jelly for that. Because Dizzy wanted to rest for a bit. And while we were in the line, Lumi was telling me about how she went on a ride before and there was a lady that was full of whimsy who was like wooing the whole ride. Like, woo! Woo! and it inspired her. So on the ride, we were wooing, right? But the ride wasn't that thrilling despite it being a roller coaster. So I could see Lumi's arms in front of me because I decided to take the very back. And Lumi's arms were just like doing the little roller coaster thing, and they were like I don't know how to describe it. They were just like shaking. It wasn't even a kiddie coaster. She was just like woo, woo, woo. And so I started copying her arms. And when we got off the ride, we were like, Dizzy, you didn't miss anything. That roller coaster was actually not thrilling at all. And then Dizzy looked at us and she was like, I could have sworn I heard you guys. And we were like, what? What do you mean? And she's like, was there, I don't know. I felt like I recognized the voice. Was there somebody with kind of like a boyish voice? And they were just like, woo, woo. And we all started busting out laughing. Because that was us. That was us. She heard our whimsy. Woo, woo, woo. Because on the ride, I could hear Lumi being like, woo, woo. And then for me, I was like, woo, woo. And then Jelly was just like, woo. So I guess our simultaneous woos got to Dizzy and she heard us. We weren't even being that loud. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. And the Japanese kid next to me was also wooing. Woo! And then eventually, you know, we stopped. It was just woo, woo. It was all very quaint, very peaceful wooing. I tried to find a magnet, but I guess Japan Disney doesn't really do magnets. I couldn't really find any. But we got like cute little. I got this like alien headband. Alien headband. The Toy Story aliens. So I use it to keep my hair out of my face when I wash my face. Okay. And then after that, it was more practice. And more practice. That was our Disney experience. I wonder if it got us more sick, but it's okay. And then eventually, I got to grab dinner with Dizzy and BB and Miki. And we went to this really interesting place. Yeah, Damigi! Damigi! But the dinner was after practice, so I was like sweaty. I was like, please don't. I was spraying perfume and like brushing my hair, and I was like, please make myself presentable. But it was super sweet. Everyone had gifts for each other, and they pulled out this insane, yes, the pues. Look at this. They had a cart of fish that we could pick and choose how the fish was cooked. So we were looking at each other like, anything will do. Any fish. I don't even know what half of those fish are. But it was a very enjoyable dinner. I loved it. It was yummy. What's what? I don't know. So we're asking the server, what do you recommend? And they're Joju Japanese. Thank you. Because Dizzy and I were like, I was sitting there translating the menu because it was all in like fancy kanji for the fish. I was like, I don't know what this is. What is that? Oh, this translates to peach toeberry. That's definitely not right. But this was cool. And it was so yummy. I think it was a nice break because we were eating a lot of yakiniku. And let me tell you, I don't think I like yakiniku. Thank you, Rambo, for the 5 berry. Pouring out a lemon sour for Balloony. For real. Pour one out for a Balloony. She's no longer a single mom. Thank you. I recognize like the red fish, like the obvious ones, but some of the other ones I was like, what is that? What does that taste like? Did I get fries with the fish? This place didn't have fries, but I saw on their menu they used to have fries. So I guess this is one of the places where I didn't get French fries. Thank you, Leslie, for 60 millennials. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so freaking yakiniku. I don't think I like yakiniku. Maybe I just don't like the fancy yakiniku because I'm used to, like, you know, when you get beef tongue, it's like thin sliced and more lean. But when you get beef tongue at one of the fancier yakiniku places, because we just chose whatever was open, and we were like, oh my god, what's the price tag on this? We were like, okay, Jelly, you can order for us. But she accidentally ordered too much wagyu, so it felt like I was drowning in fat. Like, every piece of meat was so fatty, it was molesting my tongue with the cow's tongue. It was so bad. We were like, ugh, I can't do this. But the meal started off so good because, you know, they had a cool like smoke bubble thing and everything. We're like, it's so good. And then it was wagyu and wagyu and wagyu and wagyu. Do not ever go to the all-you-can-eat wagyu buffets, okay? It's a scam. You can probably only eat like 3 pieces before you start to feel like you're eating straight up fat. No, you can't cut it off because it's marbled within the meat. You don't understand. You don't understand. The meat it's literally marbled in fat. I will pull up a picture of wagyu for you. We didn't get all you can eat, but they do have all you can eat wagyu at places. Don't do it though. It's not worth the money. You see this? The entire meat. I thought we had regular meat, but it was just wagyu. And Jelly was like, whoopsies! Ah! And this happens every time we eat yakiniku for some reason, so never again. I am not... No yakiniku. Yukatsu, though. Yummy. You've prepped lingua before? Oh, wagyu tongue's that different? Yes. It's quite different from lingua that you'd find in tacos and stuff. They give you a super thick slice and it just feels like it's molesting your tongue as you're eating it. But yeah, would I do it again? Well, this trip was a bit so tiring and busy and so buns that we were all like, bro, never again. We're questioning our friendship. Not really, we're besties. But it took us out. BB's energy in person was really lovely though. Felt like a little sister that I wanted to keep head patting because she would say the darndest things with the happiest face. Like the equivalent of someone being like, yeah, I've committed only like a couple hundred war crimes in my life. And you would just look at her and be like, that's so? Is that so, little one? Hey, I love that for you. You know? She was really sweet. She helped me get a one-piece tea set by letting me ship it to her place. And I was like, don't worry, BB. Dinner is on me. Dinner is on me. Yeah, I got to meet BB and Malice. I shared an umbrella with Malice. We were running in the rain together. She was the shipping station for a lot of people, huh? That's really sweet. I was like, I will feed you, baby. Thank you, thank you. I now have a one-piece tea set. But it turns out it is a lot less practical than expected. The one-piece tea set, there's a lot of nooks and crannies to clean. I'm gonna show you guys it. I got this. Do-do-do. Bum 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 bum. This is what I shipped to BB's place. It was like a pretty big box. Box. How is Malice personality-wise? Very sweet. I liked hanging out with her. I thought, your smile is really cute. And she's got, like, very... I'd say she's pretty similar. She's quite similar, yeah. I got to share an umbrella with her. But yeah, don't these look hard to clean? I didn't think about it when I ordered it, but here we are. So from this point on, things start to become a blur. Because this is where we all start getting really sick. I don't think it's dishwasher safe. I definitely would not put this through the dishwasher. Oh god, did I just do an ADHD thing? I must have accidentally changed topics. So I couldn't make it to the official group dinner because I felt too sick. Yeah, I felt way too sick. And so Dizzy and I ended up getting late night ramen together, and that was very healing. I was like, dang, I need more solo Dizzy and Ember dates because it was nice and quiet. Oh, spicy pasta reminder. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. But the chicken ramen was so good and so healing. But then after that, we were like, wait, we need to get meds. So we like rushed to find any store that was open and bought a bunch of cough drops and medicine. For our group practice days, everyone was like... Oh, group practice was before us getting ramen and stuff, but everyone was pretty much dead inside. We were tired. I got to meet the JPs and they were so wonderful though, very hardworking. They were always practicing. Like, I would stay behind later after the studio was over, or people had to like leave to go to like other appointments and recording stuff. But the JPs would also always stay behind. Michiru senpai was kakkoi, and Nasa-chan was very, very, very adorable. She was so small but had a dragon's appetite. Like, we had 1 kilo bentos and she could finish her bento. She was the only one that could finish her bentos. I was like, where is the food going? This is awesome. She's so cute and powerful. And Iori-chan, my kawaii imoto, she got me a Hachiware keychain because she wasn't able to get me the fat Hachiware plushie. So she got me this limited edition Hachiware keychain. I love it. I ordered it to BB's place, Michael. Thank you for the 2 berries. And thank you, Sanctus Service. Happy 17 millennias. It's so good to see you again, too. I did have a wonderful Easter and everything. Didn't get to do any traditional Easter stuff. No church, no Easter bunny. But we had a time. Yeah, for some reason, the bentos that we kept ordering from were gigantic. Like, I couldn't even finish... I only finished slightly, well, like 3/4 of my bento, but I look over and Nasa finishes her entire 1 kilo bento. She's just like, yummy. She's just like, yummy, thanks for the meal. And I look over and I'm like, oh. I felt like a shining golden light beaming on her. I think Nasa should have the nickname God Nasa after that. But yeah, on the last leg of the trip, we were so miserable, we were chanting "I want to go home" over and over again every now and then to each other, like the Invaders. We were like, I want to go home. We were like, we've never felt the urge to like leave each other and go home that badly. It was so bad because we were sick, tired, dying. The schedule was rough. Just, I want to go home. I want to go home. and the Airbnb sucked, and the trip was kind of doo-doo. But the highlights were pretty high points. I'm really glad I got to meet everyone and hang out with the people I did. And if anything, I wish I got to hang out with them more. But oh my gosh, everyone's dancing was so good. Freaking, I loved like seeing the different textures and styles of everyone's dancing. Erina's dancing. I loved her facials when she was dancing. I was like, yes, ma'am. And Dizzy's dancing. Yes, mother. But yeah. And then like Rie with her wall twerking, and Leah with her her lines are so clean when she dances. Everyone has like a very unique charm in like each of their dancing. Like everyone's dancing had its own charm to it. Oh, actually, the solo dance that I loved the most, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was Tenma's. Tenma's was my favorite. So you guys are in for a treat. Me senpai's solo had me like kicking my legs like a schoolgirl. That was just Tenma. But yeah, everyone worked really hard, and I'm really proud. I loved the group dances a lot. Hopefully, maybe I should keep practicing stuff so I don't forget it. Rie was fangirling over my dancing. It's so cute. I felt like a big sister because she would show me stuff and she's like, "Oh, Ember, I would love to learn this dance with you." Or like, "Oh, I wish we had time to like learn this." And I'm like, "Oh, Rie, I would love to dance with you too." So cute. It's like, our group went really smoothly. Our recording ended at like freaking like 12 a.m. though. It would have ended earlier, but the setup for our models and everything and like the voices and stuff just took a while. Come watch it live at FaceCon, please. What? It was nice. I'm trying to think. It was funny because at some points I would stay behind in like the practice rooms for a bit, and Iori and Nasa would be like, "Ember Sensei, Ember Sensei." I was like, no, it's okay, because I did the choreo and formation for one of the songs, so I was helping out with that. And then like, for the other group songs, I was like, if anyone needs help, I'm here to like help. So I stayed behind to help, and they were just like, "Ember Sensei, we're in your care." And I'm like, no, absolutely, I'm in your care, because for one of the songs, I didn't learn it until like pretty much the week of. And Iori knew it really well, so I was like, Iori, you are my guide. You are my center for this. Please teach me. Because I figured, okay, this dance should be short and simple enough where I can focus all my energy on the other dances and cram all of this in this time frame. Ember God Dancer, no. It will be available on stream with ticket purchases like the previous Invader concert. Oh, goody! Yeah, so you don't have to be there at FaceCon to watch our concerts. You can watch online through ticket sales. There are more info to be announced. Sorry, I can't English. Heyo, Baker. Tatsukete, Yori-sama. Yes. And then I'm trying to think. Did I talk about everybody? There were just a lot of like laughter and joy in like our group dinners and stuff. I feel like I'm missing a lot, and it's gonna come to me later. But yeah, I think the trip had really high highs, very low lows. There was a point where I was like so stressed out and worried that all my songs would be cut and all the hard work was for nothing, because management had told me about all this stuff like literally while I was there in Japan, that I was like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. And then I went into the bathroom by myself, stared at myself in the mirror, and just had a single tear roll down my face. And then I sucked it up. Like, you know that moment of silence where you're in the bathroom for like 10-15 minutes and you just stare at yourself and you just kind of wonder what everything was for? And then I was like, okay, get it together. And then I wiped my tears and came out to the and started hanging out with the other invaders. I think I don't know. These trips are kind of risky because my immune system's kind of bad. And I felt like it took me away from streaming for too long. And, you know, it's risky for me to get sick because it lasts too long. It's a little bittersweet because, you know, you lose time and money and all that. But I hope it's worth it in the end. I hope it's worth it. Oh, my tummy's growling now. Okay. But yeah, any other questions before I skedaddle? Any other questions you want to ask?
David Litip $100. Welcome
Oh,
home.
David!
Miss Tia Lats, can't wait to watch the concert. I hope you feel better soon. Get yourself a bowl of pho. Bug you ah.
Do you think they'll have French fries and oh, spicy pasta? Thank you, thank you. Okay, spicy pasta. David, thank you so much for the 100 golden doubloonies. I bug you too. Thank you so much. I miss you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, while it was my group's recording day, right, where we were stuck at the studio, so like, you know, staff helps get food and stuff because we can't leave. Snibbler, thank you for 1 millennia together. Oh, cute puppy. Ever's epic win. We're only going up from here. We can only recover from here. So we ordered food, and me senpai saw this really yummy Italian place. So we're like, yeah, let's get it. And I was like, oh, I'll get a bolognese, right? Because normally bolognese is not spicy. Ponko can confirm it as our resident Italian. Bolognese is not spicy. And I started eating it, right? Because I finished recording something and I came back and the food was ready. So I started eating it. And as I'm taking bites out of the food, it starts hurting. It's like stinging. And my throat is like starting to get really inflamed. And I look at the pasta and I'm like, why is it spicy? And there's like freaking... It's like the level of Thai chili spicy. There's cut up chili peppers in the bolognese. And now I'm dying. Now I'm like choking. I'm like coughing. And I'm like, okay, I can't eat this. Because it's so freaking spicy. And I am already coughing. And I think I'm like running a fever too. Because on the recording day, I start like sweating and then it's cold again. And then I start getting really cold. So it's like Sakura comes with these like little bath blankets. They're meant for like mini blankets for like the bathtub or whatever. But I'm like layering them on me and I'm dying. And I have my jacket on too. But I was like, it's okay. So I start eating like snacks and stuff instead. So miserable. I could not eat my bolognese because it was insanely spicy. And then Tenma ordered the same thing and it was spicy for her too. And so she's like suffering and I just hear her like as she's eating her bolognese. It was bad. It was really bad. Like I wanted to enjoy the food. Normally I have great spice tolerance, but I was running a fever. I was coughing and dying and I was like, oh my god. And I looked at Leah because she was sitting near me and I was like, Leah, are you sure you want to, you know, sit next to me? I think I feel kind of under the weather. And at first I was fine, but as the day went on, I got progressively more sick. And I was like, Leah, It's okay, you can move. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry, Ember, I love you, but I'm gonna move over here. And like one by one, as the day went on, we were getting more sick. Like Tenma was sniffling, and like Arina was like feeling like rough too, and like Naza started getting cold and like coughing too. Yeah, I think the cold took all of us out for the most part. Wait, you loosely attempted Sakura's spaghetti recipe? How was it? Wasn't it bad? It's supposed to be more tomato and only like, you know, a handful of ketchup, not an entire bottle of ketchup. That was so nasty. Women getting together and getting sick. Gee, I wonder what we were doing. Perhaps kissing. You bet Koreans can handle that level of spice? I don't know, I eat buldak noodles like regularly, and those are yummy. But man, I think because everything, my throat was already torn up, it killed me. The only ones who aren't cold are the ones who stayed home in Lumi. I heard Michiru senpai got sick too though. Lumi surprisingly did not get sick. She was smart to get out while she could. She skedaddled on us. She was rightful in her decision to leave us, but she left us and we were like, Lumi, how could you? Nah, she felt really guilty for leaving us. It was better. I think it was an attempt at Napoleon spaghetti. Napoleon spaghetti would be yummy. Raw egg and green onion for garnish. See, that sounds way better. Sakura's version was not edible. Atrocious. Lumi was vindicated but felt bad. Oh, yeah, she felt so guilty, but it was like, please, Lumi, just leave. It was thanks to that she was able to come back and have like a banger stream schedule. That girl streams so much. I want to have the health and stamina to stream that much too. I feel like I'll get there one day eventually. You know, you might think as I get older, my health gets worse. You may be right, but I would like to think otherwise. Lumi now lives with survivor's guilt, as she should. Meanwhile, it's like a chorus of nosebleeds and coughs and fevers between Jelly, Dizzy, and I. I don't know why Lumi pushes herself so hard sometimes. I guess she has to finance her crazy espresso machine somehow. That is true. She spent 40 minutes at us crying about feeling bad after coming back. Did it sound like... Chat! I feel so guilty! Chat! I looked at them as I left, and I packed my stuff. Did I have a big checkup for potential health issues with my immune system at some point? That is true. Maybe I need to get like a internal blood work everything thing checkup. She's genuinely sad. I've not seen her like that before. I know, she looked really sad, but we were like, Lumi, just go. Just go. That's so funny. We understood completely. We had our version of fun, I guess. You know? Sick together. Anyways, I love my best friend so much, and I'm really thankful for the little moments I had with the Phase Connect girls. Was the trip terrible in its ways? Yes. Would I want to go back during Sakura season? No, absolutely not. Would I even... I honestly fear going back to Japan ever again, because what if I get sick and then I'm taken away from streaming? I think next time, if it happens again, I'll just stream through my sickness. In fact, yeah, maybe I was just a big weenie. Maybe I didn't need as much rest. Maybe I should have just streamed. Ah! Yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. I missed you so much, and I look forward to the rest of our stream schedule. I hope you look forward to our concerts for FaceCon. There will be online ticketing for it. Tomorrow, I will be streaming a coin pushing game because I've always enjoyed gambling as a young gal, and now there is a game for it where I don't have to spend real money playing coin pusher. Coin pusher roguelike, so I'm excited. And then we'll have a stream on Thursday and Friday. We'll be cooking on Friday. We'll be making sushi bake for the first time. And it looks like I made a poll. Feel free to vote in it on my Twitter where I asked what protein I should use, but it looks like salmon is winning out. And I know it's being cooked, so is it sushi? No, it's more like a sushi casserole. A cooked sushi casserole, but we're gonna see what the hype is all about, because I kept seeing people make sushi bake. Have you guys tried sushi bake? Well, answer me later. Thank you, Michael, for 5 berries. Glad you had a great time in Japan. I went last February. Worst part, got lost in the Tokyo subway tunnel for 2 hours past midnight. Oh, brother. I would have just taken a cab at that point. Will the Friday's waiting room be up soon? Yes, that's the only thumbnail I couldn't make in time because I started feeling too sick. I started feeling way too ill. But sushi bake has elements of regular sushi, but it's like cooked. So it has like sushi rice and salmon and other stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. I will gather the ingredients for it. We're gonna make a big sushi bake. Waiting room will be up either tonight or tomorrow for Friday, but all other waiting rooms are up, and maybe streaming on the 25th for the Phase Minecraft launch. If not that, we'll check it out. There. Let me delete my old VOD after this. My stream that didn't work. Thank you, Pandemonium. Happy 17 millennials. Oh yeah, and then Sheena got me these gummies. I forgot to mention, but she got me these gummies from Korea, and some of them were weird flavored, but some of them are really yummy. But she was like, you need to freeze them and they'll have like an insane texture. So yeah, thank you, Sheena, for the little gifts too. They were yummy. I ate half the bag, but then I forgot the rest of it. Okay, let's go right into Anya's birthday stream and give her a happy birthday. I don't like doing call-ins because I get really socially anxious, but I think a raid hopefully can suffice. Peace and love. Yes, tell her happy birthday for me. Let me open up her stream. Okay. I love you. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. I'm gonna get French fries. Bye bye. Bye bye. I bug you. And thank you again, Pandemonium. Happy 17 millennials. Ah, yes, the P virus. Oh my god, I read that in my mind and I was like, what is the P virus, Lego? Thank you. Thank you for the berries, Lego Hunter. Hopefully the P virus doesn't get any of us. Snip-blue, 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 snip-blue. Bye-bye. What's it? I bug you. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Okay? See you tomorrow.